Thank you for watching the instruction video about the crew list within TugVision. Within this video, we will show you how to create the crew list for the crew on board. And you can now see the page from the crew that's called the role center on board. Within the role center, you see various functions, but we will focus on the crew list. When you press on the crew list, you see the previous crew lists that were made on board this ship before. So when pressing new, we can create a new crew list. For instance, it will be a departure crew list, and the last port of call is Rotterdam. The port of arrival or departure can be Singapore. And the date you can select by a date picker or fill in the current date by pressing the date of today followed by an enter. The voyage number you can fill in by saying, okay, maybe additional, there is a voyage number applicable. It's not mandatory. The lines. We can either fill in the lines by selecting from a list, but what also is possible is that you copy lines from a previous crew list, saving you a lot of typing. So if you have maybe fixed crew on board, you can select the previous crew list when you are on board and automatically it shows you the previous or the crew list you have selected. Now this might not be completely applicable, so you can remove people from this crew list by pressing delete and removing them, or you can add new people from this list. You can search for a name and then you can type it in. Now it might be that you see that the office did not fill in all the information needed for this crew member. So then on board you can still amend and change information that not is correct or that is not completely filled in. In this way you can comply to the information needed for this crew list. This is also the way to add passengers or other people to your crew list. When you release the crew list, automatically the mail button comes available, meaning you can email this arrival or departure crew list directly to the port agents. Within Business Central Standard, you can use Word templates for various ports and so create your emails that you repetitively will use. You can add files or remove files even from the email. But attached, you will find the email with the PDF file. We just created it from this crew list. You see a ship stamp and the signature of the captain is included, and all the files or the fields that are mandatory for the International Maritime Organization form number 5. For now, we will discard this email and go back to the application. When we release the crew list, also additional familiarization records will be made for people that are new on board this ship. If that's not the case, then everybody is familiarized, but that's another instruction movie altogether. For the office staff, there is a list with all your ships. And here you also see the Logitech number 5 with its ship stamp, but also under crewing operations, the overview of all the crew lists that were made on board this ship. Thank you for watching this instruction movie about the crew list functionality within TugVision.